rehabs and trying to overcome these injuries, and you overcame these injuries, making those comebacks. So tell our fans about the process, how you did it, and what made you stay on that track. Yeah, because some players would give up after that, but you didn't give up. You just kept working hard.
Dude, I'm gonna try and make a super long story and sum it up. This one's hard because there's so many different things. So like you get to 2008, I'd never been an injured guy, never had arm injuries, never had shoulder injuries, never had body injuries, nothing. In 08, so it's like my 5th year of professional baseball, groin issues, right? And that really derailed. If you look at my first half of 08, second half of 08, it's like a giant. It's like I had a 2 ERA and a 6 ERA, and I ended up with like a 5 or something because it was that bad. I didn't have any groin issues. 09, 10, I had a little one, but it wasn't really a big deal. Very end of 2010, I started feeling pain in my hip. Didn't know what it was. We thought it was an oblique issue. We ate IT band, all this other stuff. Ended up needing major hip surgery. I had a growth on I basically had an impingement in my hip, tore all of the cartilage out of the hip. They had to shave all that down, do microfracturing, repair it. Major. I couldn't walk for 8 weeks. I couldn't put my foot on the ground for 8 weeks. The day I could put my foot on the ground, started playing catch. Probably the worst decision I ever made. But everybody was in support of it. I was killing it, doing great. Within 1 month, we were on the mound throwing bullpens, which is mind-numbing, knowing now what we know now. Like I would never have done that. Within, God, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks after that, I was pitching in games in the minors, or maybe it might have been a month, which again is blowing my mind of how stupid we were. But again, like went into it eyes wide open because I wanted to prove myself. My very first game, rehab game, very first game back after my hip surgery, like in the minors, I'm rehab game, blew my elbow out. A lot of people only knew about that because they didn't really know about the hip stuff. They didn't realize, and I didn't realize at the time, the injuries of the hip changed my body and how I moved, my strength and my mobility, put a lot more pressure on my shoulders and my throwing arm because I still wanted to throw 100, and blew that out. I didn't have a chance, right? So that took basically 2 years. I missed 2 years because of that. Devastated me. So when I came back as a Yankee, first game, and we're in Toronto, first batter gave up a home run, JP Aardsma, and he basically told me he never wanted to face me, and he goes, so he just swung as hard as he could on like the first pitch. Wow. I was like,